Early voting starts tomorrow for Wisconsin's spring primary. And while your ballot will feature the presidential primary, there are other local races to consider and 2 proposed constitutional amendments.
Those proposals could alter how future elections are run. Political reporter Jeriel Fair walks us through those questions and explains why they'll be included on your ballot this April.
Voters will have a chance to respond to 2 referendum questions on their ballot for Wisconsin's presidential primary taking place on April 2nd. You may be wondering why those questions are seeking input from the public and what will likely happen once those responses are counted. As you can see on your screen, the first question addresses the use of private funds to conduct elections. The second question defining whether election officials should be solely responsible for all administrative tasks that play a role in the state's elections. Republican lawmakers introduced the 2 questions following the 2020 election when the state received private grants and guidance from consultants on administering elections during the COVID-19 pandemic. More than 200 municipalities applied for and received a portion of the $10.6 million, including some of the smaller Republican-controlled districts like Waukesha County. However, Republicans have argued the grants disproportionately went to more liberal-leaning cities.
They say the money was available to anyone who wanted it, and, we can take them at their word. But the reality is that there was an unbalanced, unfair distribution that did occur. And again, that could occur in either direction.
But advocates say that voting yes could reduce access to critical funding that ensures the state's elections are efficient.
Much of that grant money went toward the purchase of sanitizer, plexiglass shields, so voters and poll workers didn't have to be breathing on one another. Elections are expensive, and these dollars are a good way to help a municipality offset the cost associated with running our elections.
Executive Director for the League of Women Voters of Wisconsin, Deborah Cronmiller, says voters should make sure they are informed on the impact of both referendum questions as they are set to permanently change the Wisconsin Constitution if passed. For those interested in learning more about what's on the ballot this spring and what races are taking place in your district, you can visit our website to get more information at WKOW.com.